Welcome in, welcome in. Just give me about 1 minute, 1 minute to do what I gotta do here. It helps me set up everything so that I can see you on YouTube. Yada, yada, yada. I need about 60 seconds, that's all I ever ask. And then we'll get started here. I really appreciate the patience. If you're watching this after, because I don't know who's live, as I don't like to see any comments, anything like that, until after I go through the introduction and everything. So if you're watching, just know I greatly appreciate this. And if this is your first time watching when it's being released to YouTube, I greatly appreciate this roughly 60 seconds you get me to share all my stuff. So, and then make sure that I'll be able to see you guys as well, because that's the most important thing. I'm not sure if anybody's going to be here today because it is a weekend. I don't usually do the lives, but I decided, you know what? If I can do it 7 days a week, I'm going to try to inform everybody 20 to 30 minutes weekly or daily. So just give me 30 more, not even 15 seconds here, as I do greatly appreciate everybody's patience. And I'm going to get into the whole spew right now here. Just about 10 seconds here. Greatly appreciate your patience. 5 seconds and we'll get going here. Actually, let me pull up this 5 seconds. Well, I guess a little bit longer than 5 seconds because it's pulling up the chat right now. Here we go. Okay, so good mid-afternoon, 3:23 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Saturday, June 10th, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So it's oh wow, I see the comments coming in now. So come on in, welcome in, evening. Hope the boy's better. It's actually the 9-year-old, not the little boy, not the 3-year-old, Scarlett, the 9-year-old girl. I know I didn't really clarify earlier, so I appreciate all of it. I'm making my homemade chicken soup right now, so it'll be great. Be great. Her fever's down from 103 to just over 100, but it's still a low-grade fever, so you know that's never good. So we're dealing with that right now. But I'm making homemade chicken soup. Put some of the homemade ingredients in there that I grow in the garden, and then I get free range. Well, I get Amish chicken with none of the nonsense in it. It's a little more expensive. So let me just go through and say hi to everybody real quick. Then I'm going through this view. Miss Vicky, welcome in. Gentine family excited. Welcome in Charlotte from Saskatchewan. How exciting is that? I'm enjoying my weekend, love. I hope you are as well. Miss Vicky, I hope your weekend's going great. Terry, welcome in from Mexico. Keep coming with the updates. I absolutely will. Aman Abney, howdy. I appreciate you as well. Everybody who appreciates my work, if you want to show me some support at any time, all I ask, hit that like button first of all, and consider joining Tom's Army for $9.99 a month to allow me to continue to put this out for free. I like doing it this way, and I'll always do it this way, but just you guys paying it forward really does help push me forward. Yeah, she's doing a little bit better, Miss Vicky, but definitely got to get through this fever. So, as we know, the crypto market has suffered a catastrophic collapse. We already know this. So we'll go through a little bit of it. As we can see, we've got 13% down here on AVE, 14% on Filecoin, 18.8% on Matic, which got delisted on Robinhood along with Solana and ADA. We've got Theta down 12%, Tezos down 12.8%, T-Fuel down 14.7%, ADA down 10.6%, absolute crypto nuke. But I'm going to show you why things are not always what they seem. Yes, I believe we're still in a bear market rally, and these are things that happen in bear market rallies. People get nervous. Trading firms get nervous, and I'm going to show you the exact example of how this can happen. We've got Doge down 12.5%. We've got Algo down another 10.8%, getting slaughtered down to 11 cents. IOTA down 12.1% to 14.6. I know Mr. Crypto Guru, or at least he calls himself that, who, if he's being honest with his audience, lost a whole bunch of money on that transaction. Ton of everybody bought it 18 and 20 as it was pumping, and that's a shame. Ethereum Classic down 11.9%. Ethereum down 5.5%. Bitcoin just over 3%. XRP down 6.6%. But notice something? What level is it holding? It's holding that 50 cent level right now. So that would be a unbelievable and monumentous win for the bulls if we could somehow hold that 50-cent level. We've got XLM down 9.3% at just over 8 cents. Let's see. Come on in. Wish you would have had. I don't understand what you mean. Why is it a shame on FOMO? I don't understand. So FOMO Fridays, we buy $50 a week. So next week you buy it and it's cheaper. Or right now, because H-bar, this is the thing. H-bar is down 7.5% from where we last bought. Okay? So if you want to buy more, buy more. Nobody says you have to wait. This is just what I do on FOMO Fridays. Next week, now we're looking at a better buying opportunity if this continues. We've done 4 installments of FOMO Fridays, and we've got 3,880 H-bars so far for $200. So that's pretty darn good. And we're going to continue until we get up to 10,000 H-bar, and then we'll move on to the next one. We've got H-bar down about 7.5%, but you've got some like AGI down 20.7%. So that's basically, I think I seen DAG down here down 7.7%. Solana down 12.9%, down to already $15 now. Solo's down 9.0%. XDC's down about 8%. Well, not anymore. 5.8% now. So, I mean, Zill's down 16.1%. VeChain's down 9.5%. Digibyte down 11.7%. Digibyte on DGB. It was down below 6 cents again, or 0.6 of a cent. But everybody's going to, you know, we're talking. A lot of people are talking about how this is a new bull market. I'm just telling you, things like this don't happen in bull markets. There's 10% corrections, but some coins dropping off 1/4 of their value in a 2-minute span is pretty ridiculous. Now, here's the good news. So, first thing, if crypto does manage to recover here after this weekend and pull back a little bit and regain some of the steam after that massive sell-off, and XRP manages to hold this 50-cent threshold, and I put in the update yesterday, literally, I came on and did a very late update around 12 a.m. right before the market imploded, and I put down a reason, and I showed Shiba was down like 15% all of a sudden, and I said XRP must hold 50 cents at all costs, and it went down to the 482. That's the last support between that and the rest of the drop to 46, and then worse. It held that support, came back very quickly up to 50 cents in the early AM hours, and now we've been steadily holding 50 cents. It's got to hold that level. So for anybody who doesn't know, this is what's been going on. So I haven't really seen many talking about this, so I figured I would reiterate this. Even though the earlier update this morning already has like something like 900 views, which is pretty crazy to me thinking that. But then I shared this separate, and that update only got like a couple hundred views. So I guess, you know, it's hit or miss. So breaking, crypto sell-off by trading firm likely behind altcoin crash. Let me get to some of these questions real quick. Let's see. Miss Vicky, elites can buy cheap. Absolutely. Trading with J-Ride, welcome in. Hope you're having a great start to the weekend. JW, welcome in, my friend. Welcome in, mate. I'm so glad to see you in here. Mark, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks, Miss Vicky. You're awesome, Tom. How you look after us. I have to do it, love. If I don't do it, I firmly believe nobody else will. And like I say, I'm going to be the least popular, but because I don't speak all the hopium and people are going to get mad because they think we're going to get rich in a day, which is not even close to the case. But I'm going to keep everybody in tune. But I like coming in here every day. I'm starting to see a consistent group in here of 50, 60, so I love it. Think they liquidated $2 billion of crypto assets. I'm going to show you right here. Blank Properties, welcome in. So, breaking, crypto sell-off caused by trading firm likely behind altcoin crash. So, crypto market news. The decision to liquidate crypto holdings by a crypto proprietary trading firm is rumored to be the reason behind the widespread drop in altcoin prices on Saturday. While the Bitcoin price is down by 4% in the last 24 hours, the global crypto market value currently stands, and it's up a little bit over this right now, but it was at 1.04 trillion at the time of this writing, registering a 5.7% decrease over the last 24 hours. That's a huge drop. Among the top cryptocurrencies, and these are a couple that I announced, were delisted by Robinhood. Cardano, Solana lost the most in value. They might as well mention Matic got hammered. Shiba was hammered. There's a few others. Over 24% decrease in price in the last 24 hours, which they've recovered some. Meanwhile, whether the crypto market will recover over the weekend or it will drag until next week remains to be unseen. And the reason why I'm imagining it, so the skimmeter is, wait a minute. Somebody told me how to say this. I'm going to go back into the comments on my phone. Skimmeter. So that's the type of a sword. Noah Gaynor, thank you so much for that information. Skimmeter. So that's why it's important to comment in the comments so I don't sound like an idiot. So Skimmeter. So Skimmeter Capital, crypto sell-off. In a fresh development, Skimmeter Capital, a crypto trading platform, said it made the strategic decision to liquidate our crypto holdings. The crypto community believes that this is most likely the reason behind the sudden and widespread drop in crypto prices. The firm said in an announcement, and listen to this. Listen how much they liquidated. Our fund has made the strategic decision to liquidate our crypto holdings and return the capital to our esteemed LPs. We believe this move will provide and enhance stability and opportunities. If we are in a bull market, this is an institutional style investor. This is when you say institutional money is being pulled out. This is what we mean. Not everything went down 1% or 2% or one crypto. The entire market structure is affected. Meanwhile, a Twitter name Dicey, Thicky, Dice, I don't know, said Skimmeter Capital had liquidated $2 billion worth of altcoins on Friday night, leading to a market-wide sell-off. However, the credentials of the crypto platform are yet to be ascertained. But I went to their actual Twitter account for Skimmeter Capital or however, and they actually confirmed this. They dumped $2 billion. So when everybody's talking and they don't really know what's going on, you dislike, hey, I'm okay. I'll take the dislike. A like, a dislike, I don't mind. We have 33 likes. Make sure to hit the like or dislike button. There is 41 people in here right now. That's pretty incredible on a Saturday. I appreciate everybody being dedicated. So that's what's going on. What are your thoughts about that? As I am going to have to get back to my chicken soup at some point. Actually, I should go stir that real quick, but we're going to get into the crypto chart as well, but I want to know what everybody thinks about this. $2 billion this firm liquidated. I'm going to stir this real quick, Julie. So, but that's the pretty interesting news right now, actually. That's all right, I can go back. So, let's see. I wonder what they'll know or think they know. Yep, RHS, we in here, absolutely. Yeah, I know, come on in for a $2 billion dump XRP. That's what I'm saying. If we held this 50 cents, it would be crazy if XRP managed to hold that 50 cent threshold. That would be a major win for the bulls. Anthony, welcome in. Hey Tom, what's your thoughts on XLS 30D? I don't really have an opinion. I don't know enough. I mean, I know some, but I don't know enough to give you a articulate kind of answer. When I speak and tell you things, it's things that I'm very confident about. I would need to further my studies. So XRP right now, as we can see, is down 6.3%. A lot of that drop, though, remember, right before, it was odd, right before the flip of the clock, XRP managed to get up to like almost, it got close to 54 cents at one time. It was like 537, 536. Anthony, thank you for your dedication, keeping us informed, bro. Oh no, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. It's my growing hope that we get more and more people in here as the time goes on. I'm blessed that we have 16,400 people in the community after just over 2 years. And the next move is to get more people in Tom's Army. Join me, Tom's Army, so you can support my work. But XRP at 5039, we've got multiple levels that we can still hold as support. We still have not, everybody make, wow. Okay, I was not expecting that. Miss Vicky, I'm going to get through my thought, but it's not very often I see a donation like that. I'll be honest with you. That certainly caught me off guard. Thank you for the $50. 50 Aussies, I'm assuming. 50 Aussie dollars? That is incredibly generous. That's your hard-earned money. I don't even know what to say. I can't thank you enough. So I guess I'll just give you some good information. Some good quality information you can at least hold on to for that gesture. Well, you would have got it either way, but that's definitely a nice way to pay it forward. I certainly can't thank you enough. So basically what is going on here? There we go. Basically, this inverted head and shoulders pattern is still here. This could be just coming down to a right shoulder here. I mean, it did it before, and if we came back up to the 481, if we do hold 40 or 50 cents, I'm telling you, this could very well play. 2 donations already. You guys are very generous today. Trading with J Ray, a $10 donation. We can certainly look at DGB as that's my baby. I own 52,222 tokens for transparency. But it's lower than the price is now where I bought them. Also for the transparency. So the inverted head and shoulders pattern, I do believe that this, if it does hold this level, now mind you, that could also be a topping reversal. But we're saying, if you want to talk a bullish scenario, since we held the 482, let's say we do hold the 50 cents and this ends up being a big liquidity, like a drop liquidity wise, and it swings up. It's possible that then it would get the rejection at the top of the formation. That's where it really seemed like it wanted to go. But as we talked about, this right here is a failed cup and handle with the way it is, assuming it doesn't have a quick spike back up. Right now, you do not want this like this. That's a pour out of the handle. And if this creates a bear flag at the 50 cent level, look out. Because now you're going to have to retest this area. Nobody wants to come back down there if you want this to be bullish. You take the good, bad, the ugly, and keep rolling with the punches. Also hope your kiddo is better. That's exactly how it goes, Janthony. And, you know, there was a time when I used to come on here, and she's doing a little bit better. Her temperature went from 103 down just under 100. Now it's a very low-grade fever. So I'm making her my homemade chicken soup that was passed down from my great-great-great-grandparents from Italy. My grandpa came over on the boat, so I'm second generation from Italy. And then my dad learned how to make it from them, obviously, and he passed it down to me. So, you know, I do the chicken. I have homegrown ingredients. I think all I had to do was go out and get the celery today. I had some carrots. And then, you know, just the chicken I use is I always buy the Amish chicken with no antibiotics and not just certified organic, but certified humane, which I don't know if you guys look, but if you look deep enough, you can find labels to where at least it's being taken. I mean, it's all theoretical, but not getting the hormones and the antibiotics, and then at least subconsciously knowing you're investing in something that at least, and it's not even just ones that say organic, like a Walmart organic. I'm talking about like an Amish organic chicken, you know, like you can find it in stores. The other chicken was $1.99 on sale per pound. The one I bought was like $7 or $8 a pound. I'm not even joking. For this little thing, it was like $10 compared to if I would have bought the same thing and the other chicken, it was like $2 or $2.50. But yeah, I was vegetarian for over 2 years as well when I was younger. But you know, you really do need to eat meat, unfortunately. I mean, okay, let me take that back. You don't need to eat meat, but the body works on weird ways when you are actually eating meat. It's hard on as a vegetarian. I was suffering from a few different things, lower levels. But anyhow, we're getting off topic. This descending triangle, again, we've still held this as well. So assuming XRP can hold that 50 cent level up here, it starts to bring back some other things into the little landscape here. It's just, does that not look like a bear flag, unfortunately? Okay, yes, you could say it looks like a bear flag, but then when you bring it in, let's see. In the 30-minute, you see how it pops off? And look, we come up, and oftentimes you have a bear flag, and then all of a sudden when it gets to the bottom, we hit support at 474 is where it finally held itself. So it even came through to the 474. That's why we have the other chart so we can see. And look at how perfectly it hit. Bounce back up. Now it used the 494 as support. Now it pushed through 50 cents. Now the major logical thing here, and this is where you'd get a rejection. This is by no means bullish after the drop at all. We need to first of all break over this very key resistance on the 30-day, or I mean on the 30-minute time frame on XRP. That's what you need to do. So we've got the 20-day we broke back over, and the 50 we're hitting right now. The likelihood is XRP will make a run up, and decision point will be around the 516 point. That's just the way it goes. I don't make the rules. Just like yesterday when we were on, I said XLM was going to go up to about that 885, 89 level, and that's where it was going to decide. And unfortunately, it got kicked in the nuts and went way down. But you know, this is why I said, if you were just looking at the charts, you would say, oh, it's probably going to pump based on all the inverted head and shoulders. But because of all of the unknowns and the market structure, what did I say? It's 50-50 at best, because something can happen and they can do the whole bear market rally rug pull. I was not expecting this crypto firm yesterday to just dump $2 billion and liquidate their crypto holdings and give it back. But they made a move. They didn't feel strong enough about crypto. It's crazy. But that's an institutional investor. That's an institutional investor pulling out of crypto because of what's going on. So, I mean, now you take it for what it's worth. XRP right now is hanging on. I'm just telling everybody, if XRP loses 50 cents and actually gets a rejection there, we all know it's not going to be great. Another donation. Wow. Thank you so much. Axel, 4.99 euros. $4.99 in euro. That's crazy. So there's been that. Miss Vicky, you sent 50, which that's insane. Not insane, but that's very, very generous. And trading with J-Ride also sent $10, which we're going to go look at DGB right now, which I appreciate the donation, but I was going to try to get the DGB. I love DGB, but I know sometimes I can't get to it. It's been 22 minutes, 222. So DGB. Gigantic. And I don't want to piss anybody off. Gigantic. Just like a dump here. I want to think DGB and some of these that were behind, like XRP put in this gigantic inverted head and shoulders. I want to believe that some of these are trying to catch up to XRP and finally put that in. But unfortunately, we all know the technical target on a true breakdown from that pattern structure. And I wasn't scaring anybody back here, but I have the target still mapped out that we know down at about the 0.0018. And it seemed crazy before, but as we continue to come down, does that seem very crazy? Because we broke to the downside. Had we have broke to the upside, it could have been something better. But right now, DGB is in a lot of trouble. And I'm going to show the other chart in a sec that'll signify it. This is the chart where I can draw on and put on weird stuff like this, where we can measure bear flags and movements. Because this looks like the old tailor-made J-hook here. And if it gets rejected up at 0.0675, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm in a 2-hour. In the 30-minute time frame, we broke up. I got to see where the... Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's up here. But really, DGB's in a lot of trouble because if it does lose this area, eventually it's going to have come up here, get rejected, and then where's the break going to be? Let's say that the area right now would be the 20-day. Now we'll go to the 2-hour time frame. I feel comfortable in the 2-hour. Let's say we get a rejection in the 2-hour time frame. So that means your initial level just from there, if you want to raise from there, is 0.056. Now the problem with that is I like to do it from the broken formation. So let's say the bear flag's in, and we're going to draw it out for everybody, just so you can understand what I'm talking about. I like to think of this as a teaching. Oh, that looks like trash. I can't be teaching if it looks like terrible. And obviously, all we're doing is projecting into the future. So we're going to do this in a casual way, just so I can show you what we're talking about. So let's say that's the bear flag. Yada, 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 yada. So I would take the measurement and say, okay, well, this is where the bear flag's going to end. So we'll do our rejection point somewhere around there. And then that would give us the technical target of 0.0527 or 0.052 on the next drop. So, okay, how big of a drop is that actually if this is a bear flag? And yes, it can go higher as we acknowledge. So what I should have done, and yes, some people will be like, oh, Tom, that's terrible. And I agree. What I should have done is I should have come all the way up here and showed you the longer drawn out period, which will probably happen, something stupid like this. And then we'll just have to go, okay, well, you know, it's basically the same thing. But, you know, just so everybody's happy, we'll just, okay, it played out the whole way. So then, you know, we don't get the optics of, well, he said it was going to be so short, instead of it going, right? So let's say it does that. So we're projecting. That is the rejection point. That is the end. It's a buildup of the bear flag. We got a deep spike, a deep dive, a real consolidatory pull up, another crash from the people who bought in down here, who wanted profits up here, and then it's, ah, shit, and then we just run out of steam and boom. If that happens, you're looking at this technical target on a breakdown, a confirmation on the breakdown. You're talking about a 16.7% drop to the next target at 005 approximately. Now, if we go into the other, where the hell is the other DGB? Good on you. Appreciated your T8. Thanks, more power. No problem, multi-mode. I really appreciate being here. And I appreciate everybody giving me the chance. 56 people in here on a Saturday is incredible. I see more people in Tom's Army who are tuning in today as well. My greatest goal is to have all of you in Tom's Army. Trading with J-Ride, you own 62,000 DGB. I think it's a great investment. And right now, my 52,222 DGB costs me, I don't know, 180 bucks, something like that. 200 bucks, not even. Craig, yep. That's what I've been trying to tell everybody. Like, and Craig, thanks for being in Tom's Army for well over a year as well. That's the thing. That's why I've been trying to, you have to have a message, you know, you have to know where you're going to buy. So some of these, unlike XRP sitting at 504, even though that's not a great spot to buy in my opinion, because we had over a year to buy it under 40 cents. As a community, if you're buying with me when I was, and you've been listening, I have an average of just about 35 cents, give or take a slight bit under, but it's right there. 20% under 35 cents will be my next buy. I have just over 11,000 11,000 tokens, as everybody knows, for transparency. I'm not looking to sell it. Yes, I could lose $1,600 here on the way back down, but it was never mine to begin with. I'm looking for a longer term. I already made my money in 2021. So, Scimitar. Yeah, thanks, Johnny. I appreciate it. I tried. Somebody even helped me in the comments, and I apparently still butchered it. So, Scimitar. All I can think of is like a sim. So, Scimitar. That's fine. I can live with that. Lots of people more available on Saturdays. Yeah, that's true. Even though you'd be surprised, even during the week, it's about 50. I've been up to 90 something in the lives in the last couple weeks, but normally right around the 50 mark. Like, we seem to be pretty good around 50. I like it. I like seeing the audience grow each and every day. So, but with DGB, where's the other one? It's a sword. Thank you, Johnny. Johnny, were you the one who told me in the comments what it is? I feel like it was you, because you told me about the sword as well. Where the hell is my other DGB? This is criminal. That does this all the time. Why so bullish on DGB? What, long term? I've already talked about it. DGB, oh, well, if you're new, you wouldn't know. DGB is part of the Internet of Things. So before I can even answer that question, you have to familiarize yourself with what the Internet of Things is and what DigiByte exactly has to offer. Today's not the day for it, but in the future, I have no problem divulging into DGB more. But I am the DGB. So when I first started on YouTube, I was T-Speaker222 XRP future millionaire with the side bet on XLM and future DigiByte OG. But I don't do that intro anymore because it's too long and it was confusing people. I will do the intro on time to time, but there's a reason why I say I'm the future DigiByte OG, because DigiByte, with the with being part of the Internet of Things and what exactly their network does, I mean, you have to look into it, please, for me, just look into DGB, and the first thing you need to do, oh, that's the one that got deleted. The first thing you need to do, oh, it was way down there. So my other chart is up here. What is going on? So DGB came right down to our technical chart. But look up the Internet of Things. No, it is not on all exchanges. It is on Uphold, though. It's on Uphold. It's on, not on BitGet. And I'm saying if I say something's on an exchange, it has to be in USD. If it's in USDT, I'm not interested. So on Uphold, it's on USD. But this is where the technical drop target was. If we lost 00747, we had to retest the channel breakout. And see, this is why technical analysis works. And I don't really care what anybody, says out in the sphere, not the audience, but like some people will talk about how technical analysis doesn't matter, or it's all about the news dictates the charts. I believe the charts dictate the news, but what can I say? But if you have the technical perspective, you can see these drops before they happen. Did we not have this marked off where DGB was going to drop? I mean, we already know. Miss Vicky, yes. Come on in, everybody. Do your homework on DGB. Do your homework. Look up the Internet of Things, and then we can get into a more serious conversation about DGB at a later time on the lives. I would have no problem. But I found it easier to tell you the stuff to look for so that you'll understand as I'm representing it or trying to explain it. I used to miss that part of it in the beginning. I would just try to explain it when nobody knew what the hell it was. So this is DGB. That's how we knew it. We talked about if we had a rejection at 00747, we would have the technical target drop to retest the breakout on the channel. And look at that. Did that not test it perfectly? And now we know if we lose that, we got a big drop coming. And we already have the next drop point at 0052 or 005. And then a rejection there could bring you back down to the bottom of the channel. So that's how we know. This is how we stay ahead of the charts. So that's that. And now I do got to get back to my soup, and I got to get Scarlett her Propel. So I want to finish this by looking at Bitcoin real quick, and then if you have any questions, please, I encourage you to ask. If you do appreciate my work in any way, even above a donation, join Tom's Army. Join Tom's Army. And my biggest hope is one day enough of us will be in the Telegram together and we'll be able to talk a good group of people. I've had to go through so many different people that bad energies, bad vibes. And I'm just trying to get a certain group of people together. So in time, it might take years. All I need is 50 of the similar like-minded people. There's 100 and something people in there, but we don't all talk anymore. But Bitcoin, 25,705. Looks like a weird W forming, but this could be labored. We'll see. And like Bitcoin, there's not much more that we need to know. It came right down to X marks the spot again. It's our break point at 25,194. We know how this plays out if we do lose this, and that could be an M topping reversal formed. So we're going to see, and these could be very big bear flags forming as well. Look at these. The only one that looks a little bit different is XRP, but still, it's still got what looks like a bear flag forming on the bottom. So we're going to have to see, because if we get a multiple rejection on the 2 hour here, that's a very bad sign at 26K. Once we lose 25,194, the very next level for Bitcoin, and I know this is a lot, but that's why I tell you to watch my technical analysis each and every day to try to stay in the loop. Because if you stay in the loop, you're going to understand my what I'm showing you. 25,000, if we break that, what is going on? I had 25,440 on one of these. Apparently not. Apparently it got deleted. Because there's a stopping point. 24,440 is actually the last stronghold until that 21,000. Well, I'll just put it on the other one then so we can keep it together. But there's actually 24,400 after this breaks. We call it an overextension. And that is from a recent pattern formation that it actually held in that area, got a rejection. And then right here, let me go back to it. I'll circle it. Right here, we've got, this is where we had the, okay, so the 24,417 approximately, this area right here, we got a double bottom in the area, but not the wick. I'm not looking for the wick underneath. I'm looking for the strong V recovery, and it happened at right around 24,400, which means even after this could be an overextension down here for liquidity to pull up. We always have to pay attention to that, always. So until that point breaks, I'm not willing to say that we're going to come down to the CME gap at 21,000. And in the next live, or my next update actually on YouTube tonight, I'll talk about the CME gap, and I'll have a few definitions and terminology so that everybody can understand what the CME gap is instead of me just talking about it. So that's what I'm looking at for Bitcoin. I want to thank every single one of you for tuning into this live. I have to go look at my soup, and I've got to get up to the store real quick. I'm going to get on my bike, my electric bike here, and I'm going to go up to the store. Well, it's not an electric bike. It's a Hurley, but it's like a pedal assist. It's not. Trust me, it's not like a $2,000 bike. I got this thing for $499, like half off. And then I had to put on a whole new front end and blah, blah, blah. So, you know, but you do what you got to do. And it was brand new. But so I'm going to go up there. I'm going to get her some Propel. That's what she wants, even though to me, I mean, that's not what I would give her. But, you know, the 9-year-old and the 16-year-old, they, you know, they're going to do what they're going to do. They're kids. So we treat it as it is, but at least it's fluid. So I thank every one of you. I really do. I'm XRP Future Millionaire. If you got anything out of this live, make sure you hit that like button. Also, share this to somebody and consider joining Tom's Army. Support my work. That's all I ever ask. If good enough to be regular viewers, the least we can do is become a member to support Tom supporting us. Yep. I agree, Miss Vicky. That's exactly it. It's just a pay it forward mentality. I don't ask for anything. I just come on here every single day. But if you appreciate my work, all I ask is that $9.99. That's to join Tom's Army, and you do get the telegram. Once you join Tom's Army, email me at shortregali@gmail.com. It's right in there, and I will give you the exclusive telegram. It's a good way to keep people out from spam. And I've went through hundreds of people that, yes, they'll cancel their membership, but I need good energy in there. So if it's not right, you know, I'm not babysitting. I'm not looking for, you know, a bunch of people that are fighting. I'm looking for good-hearted people that actually believe in XRP, believe in what we're trying to do here, and want to bond together. You know, so it's up to me to create a good culture, and that's what I'm trying to do. Stay blessed, everybody, and I appreciate each and every one of you.